So the role of attachment in the neurobiology and healthy brain functioning, which we're touching on, is there anything more you want to add to that? Because I think this is critical. This is a critical factor here in terms of how the brain develops.
Yes. So the emotional regulation parts of the brain,
right,
which you probably know more than I do, the amygdala, all this
it's
stuff.
the whole limbic system,
yes.
and the
So if we have a child who is not helped by their parent to regulate, who is not in close proximity,
right,
who is always being put in front of a tablet or an iPhone or whatever it might be,
right,
we start to watch an individual lose the capacity for creative thinking and problem solving.
right.
And so what we also begin to see is we start to see children with, is there a reason these days that everybody's talking about ADD? Everybody's talking about ADD because they're getting information in fractions and fractals, and they're not staying with a consistent narrative. Here's an example. If you're deep sea diving, then you are submerged in an environment and taking information from it, synthesizing it, and remaining for the most part single focused. That's as if you were reading a book. But if you're jet skiing, then you're staying on top of the water, not going in.
Yeah.
And you're only taking in bits and pieces of your environment as you're jet skiing by it. So we start to see neural development start to become extremely skewed. We see children who don't have the capacity to creatively think. We see children who don't have the capacity to accurately read their environment. We see children that have much higher frustration and a greater inability to focus for any real length of time in order to experience their environment.